So Nintendo's press conference just ended, and here's what I thought. Welcome to Press X. So Nintendo kicked off their press conference with a cute little puppet montage that I thought was actually pretty funny and pretty novel, and then they went straight into Star Fox Zero coming this holiday, 2015, for the Wii U. This game looked like more Star Fox. They showed off some transforming ships, things like that, but there was nothing in it that was super revolutionary to the Star Fox series. Normally when Nintendo reveals a new game, they have some sort of gimmick to it, whether it be the yarn that Yoshi is or something along those lines, and in this one it just seemed like a sequel to Star Fox, and I both appreciate that and am slightly disappointed by that. I'm waiting to see more gameplay and more reactions from people actually at E3 to see what they say about this game, because I believe it is playable on the show floor. But Star Fox Zero didn't wow me, but it didn't disappoint me either. It was kind of a neutral. And I think that's a good way to describe this whole conference in general. Then they showed off Mario Maker, which is probably the game I'm most excited for Nintendo in general. It's coming September 11th. Of course, and so many games coming out in September I want. And then they revealed that you can swipe amiibos and create mushrooms that if you pick them up, you become the character from the amiibo, and they showed off Wii Fit Trainer, I believe, and that was interesting. So then they revealed a Skylanders amiibo crossover. They have a Donkey Kong and a Bowser that have a little switch on it that switches it between a Skylander and an amiibo figure. And that's a really interesting crossover that I never thought Nintendo would have done. It seems like Nintendo's showing that they're willing to work with other companies through Hyrule Warriors, the NX, and licensing out their properties, so that's exciting, even though I won't be picking it up. The Legend of Zelda Triforce Heroes and Hyrule Warriors for the 3DS that are coming in 2016. Hyrule Warriors is basically a scaled down version of Hyrule Warriors for the Wii U with all the DLC involved and 2 new characters. And then Zelda Triforce Heroes is a multiplayer kind of Four Swords like Zelda game on the 3DS with 3 characters instead of 4. And it reminded me a lot of a cooperative Bomberman game, because there's one particular scene where one throws a bomb and the other one kicks it across the canyon, and it just looked like Bomberman. Neither of these games have me super excited, though if you buy the 3DS Hyrule Warriors, you can unlock the Tetra and the King from Wind Waker on your Wii U version, so that's interesting. Then they revealed Metroid Prime Federation Force for the 3DS, which seems like a game nobody was asking for. And I believe they revealed that Ball Blaster, or whatever it was called, that they showed off at the World Championship a few days ago, was actually Metroid Prime Ball Blaster. And it's kind of a sport Metroid Prime soccer meets shooter game. So, cool. Then they showed off Fire Emblem Fates, which is the localized version of Fire Emblem If, and this was a game that I'm excited for, probably the game for 3DS that I'm most excited for. They didn't talk about it much, they just showed a trailer and gave the new name. And the way it works in Japan is there is 2 paths that you can play down, and if you pick a path, it locks you out of the other path. So you only get to play one story, and then you can buy the other story. And I believe there's a 3rd story now. So it'll be interesting to note if they have the DLC available, or if you can play them all and it's just a package deal, or what. So that's interesting, something to keep your eye on. Animal Crossing Happy Home Designer was revealed. Well, not revealed, but it was shown off again, and I still don't get it. Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival. Speaking of not getting things, this looked like Mario Party Animal Crossing, but requires Amiibo. That is what I got out of it. They were moving pieces across the board, and they would land on a space, and it would say, oh, you dropped your money, and it's because you ran into somebody, and you don't know how much you had, so you split it down the middle, and I don't know. They didn't talk about the game enough for me to care at all. They had Fire Emblem Cross Shimigami Tensei. This is a game I am excited for, if not for I don't know what it is. Like, I like Fire Emblem, I like Shin Megami Tensei, and when the two come together, I don't know what's happening. And the trailer was in Japanese, so that didn't help. Then they announced Yoshi Woolly World. I believe it was October 16th this year. It's coming out. That game looks like a gem, and I'm very excited to pick that one up. Then they revealed that Level 5's Yokai Watch is coming here for the 3DS. That is a big series in Japan. It's very similar to Pokemon. You like capture monsters and battle them, I believe. So if you're into that style game, that's for you. Then they revealed Mario and Luigi Paper Jam, which I thought we were going to see a Paper Mario, and we sort of did. But it's for the 3DS, and it's where two different Mario worlds, the regular Mario world and the Paper Mario world, combined. Mario Tennis Ultra Smash for the Wii U, and that's coming out this year. That was kind of their big, like, ooh, new game moment, similar to Splatoon last year. They said it's Mario's 30th anniversary, and here is an 8-bit amiibo, which is probably the coolest amiibo released so far. It is a warp pipe with the 8-bit amiibo on top of it, and I don't believe they gave any specific uses for it yet, but I'm sure it'll probably work in almost everything, and it'll be a collector's item of some sort, and it'll be impossible to get, and it'll be store exclusive, and it'll cost $1 million on eBay. So what did you guys like about Nintendo's conference? Let me know in the comments down below. Be sure to like, share, subscribe. I'm Kevin McManus, and I'll speak with you soon.